Do you feel it? Do you feel it in the air? Do you feel it? Do you feel it?
This is the open. Watch Lulu to do this. Dip down, rally up at some point, and then do the reverse check mark down. Okay? That's what I would expect on Lulu. It might melt right at the open, down to 49, then rally up, and then go back down again to head back down to 44 ultimately. This is called a daily sell setup on Lululemon. Okay? Lulu may have swing trading potential. Okay, let's take a look at Kang for the doctor. Kang looks like a gap and go to me. Gapping up to 19, guys. Okay, now this would be a check mark in the other direction. Kang, gap and go. All right, I would expect it to go like this and then go up higher later. Okay, that would be the check mark. Now, could it go straight up? Yes. We'll keep an eye on that for Kang. Can you do it? Maybe. All right, do we have any other stocks that anybody put in the room here? OLED. This stock has been on fire. Okay, very near to a 52-week high on OLED. I don't know how to trade this. I mean, it may break out. You just got to momentum trade it. So I'm going to put OLED on my OLED. It's called Momo trade. Okay, just trade the momentum. Okay, near 52-week high. Now, by the way, this is a stock that they make, I believe, the LED display screens for Apple products. So this is part of the Apple play. Oh my God! He's here. WS. What's up, buddy? We also have Alien Technologies up today. Not my favorite chart because it's already up a lot and it's already a measured move. But it's definitely something worth keeping an eye on. I think I got FIT, I got Kang, I got IHG on my list. Gapping up, IHG, I like Intercontinental Hotels, gap and go. I like that as a gap and go. I want to just zoom in here. It's at 38.59, which puts us above here. It could run up to 42. It's a gap and go in a buy setup. In buy setup. What else do I got? AVXL. Also gapping up, AVXL. Kind of a crazy chart. But looks like it will go higher. It's got clear air. I like it because it's a low price, gap and go. Check mark possible. I got one more stock, which is AEZS. AEZS. Very nice daily, but it's gapping down against the direction of that nice daily, which puts me for a possible short. I don't know. I'm just going to put that on the watch list. Day trade watch list. AEZS. Day trade Momo. All right, guys. 1 minute to open. Be careful. It's Monday. Don't jump into anything. All right, guys. I had to step away for a quick second. Kang was beautiful. Beautiful blast off initially. I haven't made any trades yet. I am extra careful on Mondays. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of extra room. Apple has already made a little dip and rip. I do want to start nibbling on some Apple, but I don't want to buy it up here. I'm going to wait for it to pull back a little bit. Take some small shares. See why you don't jump in? Okay, I did take a little bit, just a small lot. Facebook doing the standard sell-off after its initial gap up. I do think Facebook is a good buy at some point today. It's not yet. Kang, right, made an initial momentum up. Let's take a look at FIT, F-I-T. I think FIT may be a fade, guys. FIT may be a fade. Watch FIT for the fade on the 5-minute low break. It did not gap through resistance. So I'm going to play this as a fade. If you think about it, it only has really $1 worth of risk. I mean, it's not a tremendous amount of risk for $1 worth of gain. Less than $1 worth of risk. Oh, I'll have a sip of my coffee. That should make my heart race and make my FIT trade work. And then I'll count my steps. The old-fashioned way. No, I'm just kidding. It needs to break the 5-minute low. I'm going to look for some of my longs again. My longs were ITG. I'm sorry, IHG. Yeah, that one's not gonna, it's probably, IHG is probably a fade as well, guys. FIT, FIT, break 5-minute low, please. My wife is shopping on Cyber Monday. I need to pay for those toys. Let's see Apple. Guys, Apple explosion to the upside on Apple. Exploding for Mike Gargano to the upside. You just got to buy Apple when it does that. Okay, guys, let's look at Fitbit. So right now I like Apple long. I'm in Apple long and Fitbit short, FIT. Okay, Fitbit broke the 5-minute low. 5-minute low break. I have 300 shares. Average cost is $28.85 and it's at $28.62. I'm looking to make $1.50. If it gets down to about $28 even, which will be my target, that should be no problem. Now, because of my good entry, I should be able to weather this storm. It's ripe for a bounce. And the bounce is shortable. That was a shortable bounce. See that big wick? Now it needs to break that low. JES. Jed, I think you should be in Apple. Apple is a big, strong stock. This is what we've been waiting for. This is a breakout in a pennant. This is a bull pennant on Apple, and this is a breakout. John Lancy, define your range order. Oh, you know, I forgot Disney. I really wanted to buy Disney, but I'm glad I didn't. Guys, Disney is right at the area where if you wanted to get a good price for puts, for calls, you'd be in a good spot for Disney. Guys, Fitbit is an ad area. It's snapped up to 28.80. That's probably going to be a green bar followed by 2 more red bars. And that red bar, that'll take us down to around 28.20. This is a little mini sell setup on the 1 minute. Apple, by the way, guys, this girl is on fire. Look at that stock, guys. Woohoo! I'm going to put a bid to cover on Fitbit. I'm just going to do it for sake of covering some as she goes down. I'm going to put it at like 61 cents. If she dips down to 61 cents, I'm going to cover some. Guys, if you're in Apple with me, sell some. I mean, you got to take a little bit of profit at this point. You could always re-enter. I'm selling some Apple. I sold half. I will re-enter on the next pullback. Okay, guys, Fitbit not going straight down. Okay, I am not stopped out, but I am certainly feeling the bounce. I will try and short a little bit more Fitbit here because I still think it's a good short. Bang. Did I get it? Didn't get it. I'm going to buy some Apple if it pulls back. I got rid of 2/3. I'm going to buy some Apple on a pullback. The other one I forgot was INTU. Okay, guys, I still like INTU. I think I'm going to look to buy some later in the day. Apple's going to be hard because it's like now I don't want to buy it high even though it's made a great run. I'm going to have to just buy some shares back, but it's all right. Fitbit. Come on. Yeah, covered some, book some profit. 150, here I come on Fitbit. Break that low. Break it. Break it. Cover some more, just for good measure. 50% of my profits covered. I will short more if it rallies, because I do still think this is a piece of garbage, and it's a good fade. Options don't move like stock because they're options. Bang, I'm shorting more. Even though I'm shorting as it goes down, I'm shorting more because I think it's going to break. Fitbit. This looks like a 1, 2, 3 down on Fitbit. 1, 2, 3. Go down. Widespread on Fitbit, guys. Just be careful. Looks like a bear flag. Apple going still, guys. I think it's ready for a pullback, and I'm going to look to buy it on a 5-minute pullback. Come on, Fitbit, break 65. I think 119 is a good place to buy Apple, but I'm going to hold off because it usually goes back further than I thought. It just dropped 10 more cents, 118.91 on Apple. Guys, I covered a little bit of Fitbit just so that you guys, so that it breaks down. Because every time I cover some, it usually breaks down immediately thereafter. So I did that for you. Everybody watching in the room. Apple making a nice pullback. 5-minute has a long way to pull back, guys, so don't jump into Apple too soon. Facebook getting obliterated. Still love it, though, later in the day. Facebook never reverses until around 10:30. The Facebook dip and rip. Fitbit. Fitbit. Bang. Come on. Go down. It's not going down. I shorted more. That's why it's not going to go down. I covered it. My average cost is not so hot now. My entry price is at $28.76. Because you have to hit cover, Irwin. You have to hit cover. $28.50 is not the current price. It's at $28.62. And I do think this is going to go lower, guys. So yeah, I'm actually on a bail. I keep getting in at a bad price and making my position have a worse average cost. So I don't want to have too many shares in case it rips in my face, but I want to have just enough shares in case it goes down. Apple looking like a 1-minute buy. I'm going to buy a little bit of Apple. Nice little buy set up on Apple. Keep an eye on that one. Let's take a look at Fitbit. May have to just settle for 50 bucks on Fitbit, and I'm up 126 on Apple, so. I do think Fitbit's going to go down. It's just not going down in the time frame that I usually like it. Apple looking like a possible 1, 2, 3 continuation. If it isn't, just take the profit. I should have just booked my profit at 119. I do think this is going to be a low and then a higher low. Fitbit finally going, guys. Fitbit finally going. Let's see if it breaks if it breaks 20, it refreshes the whole trade if it breaks the low here. The spread is narrowed. Come on, break through 62, Nobody wants your silly little watches. They do. But the gap should fade. All right. Guys, I covered a little bit more. I just want to lock in my 50 bucks. It may go down. That's why I'm keeping 100. You may witness it. When I cover, this is when these things usually break. I'm not shorting it here. This is the right place to probably short it. If it breaks 60, goodbye. This is probably a good short still, guys. I have run out of shares. If that 2,100 share person leaves at $60, there's nothing. My entry cost is at $28.75. Yeah, forget it. Yeah, that's why I'm getting out. I'm out. Come on, get me out of here. I'm out. Made 39 bucks, but what am I going to do? I still think it's a good short. I'm glad I got any money out of it because it didn't quite fade the way I would have wanted it to. But the real moolah shmoolah today was made on the easy trade on Apple, up $132 on Apple. Okay, on just 200 shares. I think Apple's on fire. So that was the gap fade play. And let's see, Kang was another one that I wish that I had traded, but guys, Kang may be a short now. I'm going to look and see if I can search around. And by the way, guys, FIT is not stopped out officially. The official stop would be above the 5-minute high. Which I'm going to help you out, Erwin. Is that what, I think that's what you want me to do, is to help you. All right. All right, guys. I'm going to go through all my picks from the morning. We had a pretty good day, mainly on Apple. Okay. My Apple trade that I stalked. So those of you who are in the room for 1, 2, 3 days, 4 days. Okay. Finally triggered. Guys, I'm adding to my Apple right now. And I'm going to put a stop on it, and then I'm going to leave it be. I'm only going to have 100 shares. If I can get those freaking 100 shares. Okay, guys, so I'll just show you the Apple trade. On this one, I didn't do anything but trade Apple. And I haven't closed any positions, so I've booked $131 on Apple. Have 100 shares with $41 in profit. My entry price is at 118 spot 92. And I'm just going to put my stop at 118 spot 97, and I'm just going to leave it alone. If I get stopped out, I make $5. If it runs and runs and runs, whatever I get, I get. Okay? So the way we do that, click on the position, stop market. My average cost, 118.92. 118 spot 97. Hit sell. There's my order in place. Woohoo! Riskless trade, guys.